this tag.
Package. Alright guys, so we just finished round 5 entry to the tournament.
Blood, sweat, and tears was put into this.
Oh my gosh, we're so hungry and tired, and we still have to pack for WonderCon because we were very early in the morning, but we just wanted to do this real quick because we got a special package that we needed to open before WonderCon.
So we'll start with that one. This is from Boog.
Mr. Boog Nice himself. Woo!
Looks like he had a Valentine's Day.
It was so pretty. I really didn't think this was from him at first. I was all, what is this?
We officially got our ACBA shirts. Got a rep and style. You know, we're going to go to WonderCon and we're going to do it right. So we decided that we needed to pick up some ACBA shirts before we headed off. So thank you, Boog, for hooking us up with that. Can't wait to rock them at the con, and hopefully we will see us soon.
Yes,
so we can meet you in person.
Yes. So we're stoked. And
some stickers.
He threw in some other stuff here.
I think I need to put it on my laptop. And
I'm going to put it on my car. Nah, I don't know yet. I want to get it on my car.
Yeah,
but
you know, the vinyl, I was talking to him. He wants to do the vinyl, so as soon as he gets those, for sure, we're each going to get those for our car. So thanks again, Boog. This will go to good use. You will see them in next videos, WonderCon.
Yes,
WonderCon
indeed.
Videos. And then we did get another trade package from Michael.
And it's to Marv Walkies, which I thought was funny.
And I'm so glad that we got this. Thanks for looking out for us again, Michael, because I had posted this like a few times. Never put a post or picture, just put a post. And it's the classics, the X-Men Classics Avalanche. We need him for our Brotherhood and our X-Men scene. That's probably our next ACBA we'll probably want to do. And he actually let it come with the rocks that come with him too. So good looking out again, bro. Thanks so much for that hookup, and I'm so satisfied with this awesome trade.
I'm sorry, this is just what? I really am so confused.
But it's a great base for ACBA, so I was really adamant in asking him, like, oh, do you have the base for it too? Because that's a must. So it looks like it does something, but I mean, he's a great figure.
Maybe it. Oh.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm so. Does it vacuum or sweep your floor? I'm so confused. Oh, I know. It's earthquakey. Yeah, it's an earthquake. That's cool. And then, so it doesn't mess up your shelf, I guess? Or dusts your shelf. Yes, you wind it up, and then it earthquakes across, and it's all, and then it dusts your furniture. The only toy that will dust itself. So, anyways, and stay tuned for some upcoming videos, because now that the tournament is completed, we will definitely be having our 100 subs contest, which is definitely overdue, but it will stay tuned within this month. We have a lot of good stuff coming down the pipeline now that our schedules have freed up a little bit. Alright guys, so, and stay tuned for this weekend for some awesome WonderCon coverage. We will be coming to you live, not really, not live, but we'll be coming at you with some WonderCon coverage and probably meeting up with a couple of the community members, so look forward to some good stuff.
Yep.
Later, guys. We're going to eat.
We are here at WonderCon.
What's up, guys? WonderCon. It's pretty busy in here. Lots of costumes and people dressed up. We just saw Chewbacca. Put a little bit of that. We got that on the video, so you'll see a little bit of him later on. And met up with Sean Long.
I got that.
Probably saw us in his video, all kinds of stuff, or comics, really good deals, good prices. A little bummed out that it's in San Francisco, or not in San Francisco this year, so.
I think it was like 8.
But got a few Marvel Legends community people. Bishop, Wolverine. What's up, guys? Some Cyclops right there. Wolverine with his orange. How you enjoying that orange?
Oh, it's the best orange I've ever had.
Yeah. Protects you against some scurvy, give you a good vitamin C.
The taste of adamantium, it's in my blood.
That's how you stay looking so young, right? Nah. Eat your vegetables and your fruit, right?
My favorite fruit's the peach, though.
Oh, the peach.
Yeah, I can eat peach for hours.
Slice and dice it.
Cyclops over here, don't take your glasses off, please. I don't want to get blasted. No. And Bishop. What's up, Bishop?
Yeah, working on some new tech here.
Yeah.
I just invented this right here. Video games on this touchscreen technology. I brought it back from the future.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make some money from this.
Just like,
nice.
Just like it's Bluetooth.
Oh, what? Are you filming me?
Oh, yeah, this future technology, too. Straight to the future. Brought it back. I'm getting rich off this right now.
Rich, bitch.
I'm from the future, bitch.
Fight the future. Today's the future past. We be fine sitting.
Take that technology out right now.
What's up, people?
Joey Walkie without the mask, but you still can't see.
I am in this
He's
disguise today.
rocking the Deadpool gear. Deadpool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
check out this lady over here.
And Domino, Lady Domino.
And Lady Deadpool right here.
Lady Deadpool. This should be Lady Deadpool versus Domino.
Let's go on the killing spree.
as you can see right now, I have the camera focused on the catalog we got when we went there. I like the artwork, so it looks really nice. But yeah, so basically we ran into the DC booth where Mike Choi was there.
Mike Choi?
Mike Choi is known for his X-23 when he was over with Marvel, and now he's working DC and he's doing a lot of
some of the new 52 stuff.
Some of the new 52 stuff, and he's working on he already did a Batman cover, so for those of you who don't know who he is, but he was cool enough to do a sketch for us. Joey Walkie wanted Supergirl, which is, actually, this is the first time he's ever drawn her. So we feel pretty privileged for that. And we got his signature.
Yeah. She came up pretty well, too. I think he did a really good job. I like that the subtlety of her, you know, the S peeking out, so you know that it's Supergirl.
So it was just really cool, because a lot of times you get autographs, but you don't always get an actual sketch. So
yeah,
that was really
took
cool.
The time to sketch it out. And his line was actually, like, taking the longest because he decided to do like sketches where people are like, that just come up and ask, oh, I want this sketch, and he just did it right there then and there, so it was pretty cool.
Alrighty, so that's that one, and then I had to get my own, of course, and it had to be Batman because he was getting really tired of people asking him to draw Marvel, and I couldn't decide between.
And he was over there at the DC booth, so it was kind
of
funny.
So and I couldn't decide between Wonder Woman and Batman, and he helped me decide, and he's like, "How about Batman?" And I was like, "Okay, I'm awesome," you know, that's cool for me, you know. So, and then he actually inked mine, so I feel even more special.
And he put the
date too, so.
It's because she's a girl.
Yeah, I'm cuter. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, and then we managed to meet up with our friends, Eric Lopez, Roberto Carlos, his brother Clayton, Michael, and then Sean Long, of course, and his friend Josh. So we got to meet up with everybody there, hang out with Sean Long. He actually even caught us on video in his, which I'm sure you saw us with our masks. It's not hard to see us.
So definitely check out his channel and that video. It's pretty awesome. Him as Batman was pretty funny too.
Yeah, it was really hilarious.
To be around, so
we'll give you some links because he did a lot more coverage than we did. This is kind of the first time we've ever actually tried to film WonderCon. So we didn't really make too many priority moments of filming because we were just so caught up in doing photos and getting to the booths and all that stuff.
We did hit up some panels, though. There were some cool panels. We got to see 21 Jump Street with Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill, which was pretty awesome. They're pretty cool guys. I mean, they were just...
It was a hilarious panel, too.
Talking,
they were funny.
They were just talking to normal people. Like, they were even throwing in some cussing in there, so it's pretty cool.
And then the second panel we got to make it for was the Sony panel for Resident Evil and Spider-Man. And I was actually lucky enough to get up in front on both panels and ask a question to Mila Jovovich and Emma Stone.
Which are both hot, by the way.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
They were really cool, and I actually got to ask some pretty good questions. And again, you'll be able to see a maskless version of me through Sean Long because he actually managed to catch that on video. So again, we'll link his stuff.
This was a picture we took at the DC Entertainment booth after we got our autographs.
I'm not going to zoom in. You get to see what you see. So it's us, unmasked, but with the superheroes of the Justice League. So that was pretty cool. And then, of course,
we got some freebie comics.
Got some...
Well, these were first because we got...
Oh, yeah, we'll do this
We were at the DC booth, and
so
they were
right
actually giving away some number ones.
And right after we got our signatures, they started putting these out. So we managed to be first in line for the DC giveaway. So first issue Wonder Woman of the New 52. First issue Green Lantern, which is now Sinestro. And Batman. Awesome. And Action Comics.
With Superman.
I'm not so happy with the jean look on him, but, you know, whatever, it's cool. And The Flash. So that's what we got from them, first issues of those.
And then we did go to the Marvel booth. We hit up that. We didn't get any chance to get any time for some giveaways, but we took some cool pictures of the ACBA community members and us, ABCA fam.
Which you can find on our Facebook page. This one is pretty cool. I've read this already, so it's nice to have one in actual paperback version of it, or trade version.
Now we're just waiting for the...
This is the prologue. This is the beginning to Avengers vs. X-Men. And if you guys have like smartphones, iPhones, any of those types of phones, there's the Marvel app. You can actually download and read this one for free right off of your smartphone. So it's really cool. And if you don't know what's going on or the premise for this new event, I definitely recommend reading this because it's going to give you an idea of what's going on, who the players are, and yeah. So that is that.
The first volume is coming out March 28th. It will say 0, but that's technically the first one to the series. So if you didn't know about that, go get it at March 28th at your local comic store.
And you know, we collect a lot more figures than we do comic books, although I've always collected a lot of comic books growing up, a little bit more than Joey Walkie. And what I would recommend to anybody starting off with any of this is definitely read the comics, because, you know, the figures are all great and stuff, but you can do so much more with your ACBAs when you know storylines and you know who is associated to who and how, and there's a lot of people and mashups that you may not know about unless you read some comics, so I recommend it highly.
Especially with the Marvel universe, there's always a lot of main Marvel events happening, so this definitely, with the X-Men and the Avengers, is a main Marvel event. So
exactly. So, another find is...
Got this bad boy for $15. We noticed that we didn't have this version of Wolverine. Obviously, it's the Hugh Jackman look, so that's awesome, because they did a great job on it. But more enough, we actually got the figure for the dumpster and the rock, the cement-looking street for ACBA, because we all know that the Marvel Selects come with great bases and accessories kind of for the ACBA world. So
yeah, the other cool thing about it, well, I don't know if this is cool or not. So what I'm finding out is that the Toys R Us is actually raising the price on our Legends figures to $20, which is outrageous to me because these guys cost around $20, $22. So when you're giving us figures with no bases and you're charging the same as a Select, it's kind of getting annoying. And then of course Wondercon, we actually didn't pick up any of the new waves for the Return of the Legends because they wanted
the scalpers
$40,
were there.
$30.
$25 was the lowest, I think. But yeah, they definitely were there to sell those figures for more than the $15, $18 mark. So yeah, definitely.
We were not interested in that. So yeah, we don't want them that bad. I mean, we want them.
The other thing we noticed is obviously it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, because Wondercon just decided to follow that weekend, just being earlier than normal. A lot of our figures just tended to tie in with that theme. We have a lot of green figures and Green Lantern mainly, but picked up Green Arrow. Haven't seen him at our store yet. And I wanted to start building the Necron. We already have 2 pieces because we got Hawk and Dove from Ryan. So now we have 3 out of the 7
and he's just
pieces.
really legit. He looks really
awesome,
good.
Yeah. And we have a Green Arrow, but it's a DC Direct and it's more of the classics. So I really like this look. And again, it's going to be very articulate. So for future ACBAs with Justice League and that, he's going to be good for that.
Yeah.
Another one, oddly enough, we have the whole Blackest Night series, but for some reason I never picked up the actual Hal Jordan. So he had to have him, and it was only $10 at one of the booths, so that's a really good price for a DC Direct. All you guys know that they usually run in the 20s or higher. So this was a good find. So that kind of started the Green Lantern series. We had to get these other ones, which we already have, this is for our good friend UMC 831. So
UMC collector. Well,
toy review.
Toy review. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Messed up
on
everything.
YouTube, he's UMC 831. But on the Facebook, he's UMC Toy Reviews. So
we'll post a link at the bottom so you can get to his videos and stuff too.
Picked up these for him because he's been missing out on these ones, and they did have them for a decent price. And also got him this Marvel Girl because he wants to get the 2 gates so that way he can have them for his ACBA collection.
Another ACBA tidbit. This is the best way to get the gates for the Professor X Institute.
And
what you're looking for,
your MUs and your Marvel Legends.
Yeah, it's perfect scale for either or. And what you're looking for is this one with the long hair, or you can get the variant version, which has the other half of the gate.
It comes the opposite.
So definitely worth picking up both of those for that because it's really useful in ACBA. We've used it ourselves a couple times, so really good. And then this is like the icing on the cake.
Yes.
This set has been such a bear because they just decided, oh, we're not going to put the rest of it in stores.
And a lot of you probably don't really care for it too much because, you know, it's not really DC Universe. It is the Movie Masters. But they already got me started collecting them when they first came out because I really liked how the Hal Jordan figure looked like him. And I was like, oh, cool, a new Bath series. So with the whole Parallax building him. We didn't realize how much of a, you know, brat it was going to be to collect all the figures because it does seem like, let's see, this one. He doesn't, the Hal Jordan Unmasked doesn't come with a Parallax because it comes with a Power Ring, but if you exclude him, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we already have 5 of the figures, so that's 11 figures for the series to actually make the whole Parallax Bath, which again, like I said, is pretty much of a brat to have to do that. But then again, if you want all the figures, you want him because he is the maskless version and he comes with the little Bizzo Green Lantern. And then obviously there was one for, actually there was 2. There was one on Mattel.com that was the Green Man. He was an exclusive to Matty.com. And then there was the Kilowog, which was a Comic-Con exclusive. So that makes it right there. Like, there's like 13 figures for the whole series, and it's just hard to get them all. So it's actually pretty cool to say we actually own them all now, and we can actually build the Parallax. So that was definitely a bonus.
This guy is fugly. I just want to throw that out there. He is the worst looking. He's about as cool as the Yellow Man from Sin City. I don't know if any of you guys... Yellow Bastard. I don't know if you guys collect the Sin City figures, but like, oh my gosh, that was the worst figure out of all of them. And it's like you can't get rid of them either. If you get these ugly suckers in your collection, good luck getting rid of them if you don't like them.
And then it was weird to see, too, going back to the head and torso as an actual just figure. It's not like you get a figure to get that bath. So it's really weird how they decided to do some of these figures. But
we'll be really happy to have him up in that big black corner as a part of our display. Although it's like an earthquake happened or something in here. Some people have fallen down, so we have to repair the damage. That area is a little bit more cluttered than I wish it could be. Except we just don't have a lot of room in here, so unfortunately that's what we're stuck with.
But that pretty much concludes our toy haul for our WonderCon haul. Spent more than enough money there.
Also, keep watching this video. We have some tips and tricks for ACBA. We did do some of that kind of shopping. So we have had a couple of fans ask us for that. So we definitely have that following this. One thing I did want to point out before we go into the other clips is this guy. So we were going to, I think it was 7-Eleven with Clayton, Eric, and Michael. And we were walking past a garbage can in Disneyland, and I saw part of Spider-Man's head poking out of the trash can. I was like, what is this? And then Joey, Walkie, and I kind of ran for it, and we just tore it out of the trash can and started fighting over it, although it's funny because it goes the same place. But, yeah, it's just like a wanted sign. We didn't see these anywhere in the con, so we aren't sure where it came from or who threw it away.
It's pretty cool because I think they must have made it for the Amazing Spider-Man panel, but we were at that panel and they weren't giving away any kind of posters like they usually do to promote the movie and stuff. So
I'll be honest with you guys, this year I was a little disappointed overall with WonderCon. I mean, we had a lot of fun and everything, but one of the things that bothered me was there were no exclusives this year. Not one.
You could get recycled Comic-Con
exclusives and New York Comic-Con. But that was like, come on guys. Like last year we had Brightest Day and Blackest Night figures, and this year they didn't do us anything, just nothing, you know, what we're used to having as far as WonderCon was concerned. No lines that we're used to standing on. So this year, honestly, the reason I think partly why we don't have as much coverage is we were just thrown off overall by everything. So, and again, big bummer for us is that it was in Southern California as opposed to, you know, being in the Bay Area where it normally is, you know, because in our opinions, it's like you have Comic-Con down there and we had WonderCon up here. So that was a little bit frustrating, but, you know, we got over that eventually anyways. But yeah. So yeah, it was a really cool find. Pulled it out of the trash can. I have no qualms with pulling it out of the trash can. It's pretty clean, actually. Just a little torn up and wrinkled, but hey, wanted posters are never nice, so. Alright, guys. Oh yeah. So, we got him built. This is it, guys.
This is a crazy mofo.
What the hell? Ugh. Ugh. It's just gross. And look at this. Like, what is that? Is that really... Ugh, what am I touching? You know? Like, it's just precariously placed on his body. So, yeah. This guy is crazy. So, yeah. Parallax. Bam.
Release it. That was interesting.
What was all in your mind?